Okay, guys, we are live. Welcome back to another live stream of football here. Currently, PSG and Arsenal has just started 10 seconds ago. DinoDoomz is going to announce the lineup just so I quickly configure the stream. And yeah, also Arsenal's already on a breakaway here. DinoDoomz, do you want to just narrate here?
Okay, I'll narrate what, whilst I'm saying the lineups. So it's just been tackled from Saka by Nuno Mendes there, so. In goal for PSG, we have Donnarumma. And in centre-back, we have the partnership of Marquinhos and Pacho. In left-back is Nuno Mendes and right-back Hakimi. The midfield is a trio of João Neves, Vitinha, and Fabian Ruiz. And then the attacking three, Kvara in left wing, Doué in striker, and Barcola in right wing. Then for Arsenal, the goalie is David Raya. Right back Timber. The centre back partnership is between Kivior and Saliba. Left back is Lewis Skelly. And then the three midfielders consist of Rice, Partey, and Odegaard. Right wing Saka, striker Marino, and left wing Martinelli. And right now, PSG just have possession at the back of the field, and Marquinhos has just cleared it out for a throw-in. And of course, the two captains are Marquinhos for PSG and Odegaard for Arsenal.
I can put the chat on your thing as well, then. I think a little bit as well.
And right now, Arsenal, Saliba having possession for Arsenal, and he's passed it out to Timber. And now it's Saka.
Okay. Going back. Did all that. Here we go.
And Lewis Skelly just gained possession.
Ooh! Rice almost scored there immediately. My goodness.
That was actually very close there.
We will get these. Don't want to accidentally sit on the...
And that, I think that might be a corner there, actually. Oh, no, never mind.
Okay.
It's just flown past the top left corner. Just past it, so... And this is in Parc des Princes. Hope I'm saying that correctly. Which is Paris Saint-Germain's home stadium.
Yeah. And this is a goal kick, right?
Yeah, goal kick.
Okay. Just put this back on to SD. Okay, there we go.
And right now it's just Martinelli in the attacking half. But Hakimi has kicked it out for a throw-in.
So yeah, here already Arsenal mounting on so much pressure. I feel like that Arsenal can do a comeback here. It's going to be a tough challenge, but we will see what's happening. Partey is going to be taking a long throw into the box. Let's just swipe all these little noties out here. Okay. Here we go, big throw in. And it's kept out by Donnarumma there, on the line clearance by him. What a goalkeeper he has been in the Champions League so far. So just move over slightly. No.
That was a great save by him then, actually. Who took the shot? That was Odegaard with the shot, and then Donnarumma's just reacted too quickly for him.
Exactly. Also, hi D+A, welcome to the stream. Hope you've been well since I last talked to you.
And also, my bad, that was actually Martinelli who did the shot, not Odegaard.
We'll get a little bit of a poll going as well, guys, because I think it's always good to know your guys' opinion. Let's get it going.
And Donnarumma has done a long ball, but Rice has headed it to his teammate, and now he's just got possession. And Arsenal on a break. Let's see what they can do here.
Okay.
Saka with the ball. A cross in over to Martinelli at the far edge of the box. And he's crossed it back in, but an easy header away for Nuno Mendes.
Not exactly wearing the kit of either team as well here. Real Madrid, and I don't actually know what team this is. This is Villa Soldati. I got a mystery football shirt, so I have no clue where this team's from. I've got like a certificate though, so it's maybe I can check it out later. But yeah, we're neutral here. just enjoying the match here for the football, and may the best team win. So yeah, going for the little neutral perspective. Saka just fallen over here after a nice clean tackle by Nuno Mendes. I would say that might be a little bit of a dive, to be honest. Your opinions?
Yeah, I'm not sure about that one.
David Raya passing out from the back. Only a 1-0 lead as well for PSG. It's not too big. I mean, they are in their home stadium now, so they have slight advantage here. Okay, Saka on the wing. Let's see what Starboy can do. Saka. Saka bringing it out all the way deep. Passes it to Martinelli on the other side, who is trying to skill Hakimi. Does successfully get past him and brings a ground cross, which is deflected straight out for a corner. Doesn't travel too far. PSG's defence is doing well so far at the moment. Let's see if they can hold up the Arsenal press that is happening intensely at the start of this game. Just going to refresh my channel here. Getting a little bit of feedback. A little bit of lag.
I think PSG are trying to play a bit of park the bus here, because they know that Arsenal are going very attacking and pressuring this match.
Yeah. And also, D plus A, yeah, I agree. Real Madrid, best team in the world. Obviously, our number one favourite team here, Hala Madrid. However, sadly, they did get out to Arsenal. Something I was extremely surprised about. Never sort of expected that outcome in all, like, predictions. Did you really expect that, to be honest?
No.
I did think it was going to be a clean sweep, especially with how they were performing against like Atleti and against the other teams early in the Champions League. It wasn't too bad in the group stage, but we did make a comeback near the end, and then we did do well against Atleti, I feel like, as well. Oh, brilliant shot by Odegaard, just blocked out there by Donnarumma. My goodness, first time volley strike right there.
Donnarumma's making some crucial saves here, actually, because that was going bottom right corner.
Wasn't really a first-time volley now looking at it again, but my goodness, was that a strong strike. And Donnarumma's actually down here on the ground, and the referee is checking up on him. PSG better hope he is not injured, because, my goodness, is he a crucial player.
Yeah, without Donnarumma, maybe with their sub-keeper, I'm pretty sure his name's Safanov.
He's from the Russian league, right? He came here.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. So hopefully I'm pronouncing his name correctly. But without Donnarumma, I don't think Safanov's making those world-class saves. No offense to him, he might be able to, but those are some top keeper saves.
Oh, it looks like he actually might be coming on.
Safanov might be, yeah, he might be coming on.
He's warming up. They've just shown him here. I think he is going to come on here in a second. Maybe in the next couple of plays, they'll test Donnarumma. If he's still injured, he will be coming off. And that will be a big loss for PSG, especially in the final, if he's not readily available by then. Oh, this could be very bad for PSG. It looks like Donnarumma will continue with an injury here.
PSG just have to hope that he can last for the rest of the tournament.
Also, since we follow Al Nassr, me and DinoDoomz, we just got notified there that Al Nassr has been scored against by Al Ittihad. It's now 2-1. We were watching the game before this one, so yeah, unfortunate. It was indeed Benzema. But back to this game here. Arsenal corner. Saka drifting it in. It's a poor corner. That is poor.
And actually, PSG had all of their players in the starting lineup back for that corner, which is very defensive. So maybe they know that Arsenal's specialty.
I feel like they're trying to wear them out, to be honest, as well.
Yeah.
Like that's why they're playing. Maybe they're playing park the bus until like Dembele and their more attacking players do come on in the second half, like some other attacking players.
Yeah.
Obviously, Kvaratskhelia is their main attacking player currently on the field. Odegaard attempts the volley again, this time deflected straight away. Cross coming in, pushed away by PSG's defence. Poor defensive work by Doué there, not really going to win the ball. And a foul on Lewis Skelly, which is called play on. I'm very surprised by that one. I don't know if the ref was okay with that, but...
PSG might actually score here. Oh no, it's a horrible pass from Hakimi.
What in the world was Hakimi doing?
And why is it showing... Okay, there. Showing Barcola for a second.
But did Hakimi actually want to, like, play there, or was he, like, giving the ball on purpose?
Yeah, it was probably passing to Raya. It's like...
I know, that was like a pass to Raya. It's actually insane. Just put this here. Let's see. Saliba on the right back position here. Saka. Oh, not Saka, sorry. Can't tell who that is.
I think that's Timber.
Yeah, it's Timber. I just got confused because Timber's in the right wing, so I thought it was Saka immediately.
Yeah, that brings me to the point that Arsenal actually have a style of positioning with their players. See, like, Lewis Skelly's gone to midfield now. Rice has gone to attacking midfield. And
that is a dive by Hakimi.
Yeah, it's a dive. But see, Arsenal's tactics, their positioning tactics, and then you've got PSG's tactics for this match, which is super defensive. So maybe they're trying to counter that sort of push forward by Arsenal.
And just being notified here again, Al Ittihad have scored a second goal, so now it's 2-2. Al Nassr, Al Ittihad. Have no idea how that one happened. But... Okay, Arsenal is on the counter here. Partey. Crossed in.
It's a bad delivery.
Yeah, it was a poor delivery. And Hakimi has won a throw-in for PSG next to the left corner flag. Brilliant play by him there. And it was N'Golo Kante who did score for PSG, for Al Ittihad.
Sadly.
Unfortunately, I don't think Ronaldo is winning a trophy this season with Al Nassr. Okay, Arsenal heading forward. Nuno Mendes is going to clean this up here.
But he hasn't cleaned it well because he's headed it to Saka.
Yeah, that was a poor clearance.
Partey.
Partey's just holding in the midfield here, passing back to Saliba. And he does a large cross all the way down to Martinelli. Let's hope we don't see a Saliba mistake again like he's done in the previous couple of games, giving the ball to the opposition for a free goal. So yeah, hopefully he does not conduct similar sorts of play.
If I'm right, that Saliba goal actually led to Real Madrid's first ever goal against Arsenal, which is quite surprising. But just have to remember that they've only played two matches against each other, so, well, 4. 2 sets of 2
I swear, didn't R9 score against them, though, but it was like a draw? Oh, no, it was a 0-0 draw, yeah. Yeah, it wasn't. It was one.
Oh, yeah.
Partey. See what he does. Passes to Odegaard. Nice collection there. Odegaard trying to redeem himself for the past hate he's been getting. I saw some Arsenal fans saying that he had cancer because he's playing that bad, but okay, it's like, what an excuse.
Wait, what even is that, though, for like an offensive statement?
No, they were even trying to be mean to him. They were justifying it. That's crazy if you're trying to justify that. It's actually crazy saying that he's got cancer.
And Marino has actually moved back to his midfield position.
Timber, through ball to Saka, and it's going to be out for a corner, I presume. Let's have a look.
Ooh,
no corner.
That's a goal kick, I think.
Yep, it is a goal kick. No touch. Just gonna refresh this one. Okay. There we go. PSG is playing it forward here. Barcola gives it away to Rice, who kicks it straight out for a PSG throw-in. All on the line here for Arsenal. I feel like that, yeah, as I was saying earlier, I think I said this, if Arsenal do not make it through this game, Arteta is going to be leaving Arsenal, I presume, because it would have been it's an all-for-nothing situation, basically. If he doesn't do this, then he is really at risk of not even making Champions League next season, especially since, like, you know, they're second only by, like, 3 points, and then they're more close to sixth than they are to retaining a second position.
Yeah.
It would be sad to see the fall off directly from second all the way to down to, like, seventh or something because of a couple of bad games in the Prem. It's sort of similar for Ange at the moment. Ange sort of has an all or nothing play here where if he wins the Europa, he's staying in because he'll be in Champions League. And obviously his statement of winning a trophy in the second season is true. Or he doesn't win and he's getting sacked. Nearly 100% he will get sacked. Also, hi Death Strike, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. PSG just playing around with it at the back here. Kvaratskhelia here with a brilliant ball to Doué, who's, I think, playing striker. Oh, and a shot which hits the... Oh, my goodness. Kvaratskhelia outside the box, shot from the left side, and it hits the inside of the post. What a shot. That guy is going to be the most dangerous player on the field here. I can already tell. Like, just the way this guy plays. Like his idol, CR7. Just deadly at all moments. His dribbling's perfect. His maneuverability around the pitch is perfect as well. And just, like, he's so fun to watch. Like, he's one of those guys that you just want to watch.
Yeah.
Like, even if you don't support the team, you don't enjoy some of the players on the team, you actually do want to watch it just because of him.
Yeah.
My goodness. What shot, though. Similarly, Doué as well. Like, Doué is just a pleasure to watch. Nuno Mendes passing to Kvaratskhelia. Cross onto Doué, who does not get the end of that. If he had touched that, that would have been almost a goal, certainly, because there was no one forward. Kvaratskhelia setting up all the chances here. Let's have a look at this shot again. Brilliant right-footed shot. Hits the inside of the post and bounces straight. Oh, my goodness. What?
If that was slightly to the left, there was no stopping that. That was a certain goal.
And Arsenal have been fouled. This could be a yellow card on Timber. Yeah.
And it is.
And it's a yellow card for Nuno Mendes. Foul on Urian Timber. Let's have a look if it actually is a foul or if Timber is prolific for diving in this instance. Have a look here. That is a foul. Yeah, yellow card.
Yeah,
Most
that's
definitely
a
yellow card.
He just stood straight on his foot, so. And it's Rice preparing to take the free kick.
Well, at least now we're going to have, most likely, Inter versus a team who's never had a Champions League before. So one of these teams could be getting their hands on their first Champions League ever. Which will be super interesting. I hope, out of both these teams remaining, I hope that either PSG or Arsenal do win. It'll be interesting to see them add a Champions League to their collection and see how that sort of changes the balance of things in the future.
Yeah.
Though Inter have been playing great lately, and it sort of is almost a deserving for them to have it, just based on how they've been playing, and they're unlucky in the Man City final. Like, their 1-0 win wasn't really that strong of a win, to be honest, by Man City. And Lautaro, he's such a disrespected, not disrespected in terms of, like, people hating on him, but disrespected in regards of not being recognised, like, for what he's done for Argentina in particular. Like, in the last Copa America, he was the top scorer and all that, yet I'm pretty sure only really Messi got recognised from that and Emi Martinez, but Lautaro, like, he should be recognised for that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Actually should have won the Ballon d'Or as well last season, I feel like. Because he won the Copa America, he won Serie A, he won all of his domestic trophies, just not the Champions League only. And somehow Rodri won it, but, like, we don't speak about that guy.
And even if Lautaro didn't win it, if anything, Carvial should have won it. Because he
Yeah.
won every cup there was to win, including Euros.
I mean, and he's
And
playing
Champions
defense as
League.
well. He's playing like a defensive position, so what more can he really do? Like, he's not going to be goal scoring for stats or whatever.
Yeah.
Carvial should have been the closest defender to win besides Van Dijk. Here we go. Pass out by Trossard. It's now Martinelli with the ball. See two guys on him, and it's now a corner. Looks like Donnarumma won't be coming off here. And I'm pretty sure the PSG goalie, Savinov, has been sat back at his seat. Arsenal set-piece coach, always shown on the screen here. I have no idea why. I mean, they don't show them when they concede from set pieces. So, I don't know. He's the same coach that does the defensive set pieces as well as the attack. So it seems like to me he's only good at really attack-based set pieces and not defending set pieces. Saka, beautiful play there. Cross straight into Donnarumma's hand. And it's going to be a rollout for PSG. Poor cross by Timber.
Yeah, that was a poor cross.
Odegaard kept trying to do that.
Like, yeah, I think Odegaard's going for too much volleys. He's just trying to, every time the ball comes out from the corner, he's just going for the volley every time. And Rice, Moreno, Saliba. And that was a horrible giveaway.
It's a almost run on goal here for PSG. Doué with the ball. Let's see what he does. He takes the shot and Raya catches. That was a poor play by Doué. He should have really finished there and put PSG 2-0 up on aggregate.
Yeah, that's one of Saliba's mistakes that he makes.
Yeah, Saliba just passing to Barcola here on the breakaway. And then Doué can't finish.
He should have passed that out to Barcola, to be honest, actually.
I know, I don't know what he was doing. He took too long. It's like he was a bit nervous or something. I don't know. Like, genuinely, he should have slot that. He should have smashed that straight in. Easier said than done, but, like, still, it was an easy chance in itself. Vitinha losing a beautiful pass by Kvaratskhelia. Don't think he could have got one any better than that, but it was a Vitinha. Raya out deep out of his box here.
Rice. Okay.
Mourinho. Is that Timber playing like almost a cam position?
Yeah. That's what I mean. Arsenal's like their positioning, they just go anywhere.
It's actually similar to Real Madrid.
Yeah.
Bad cross by Lewis Scully. Terrible cross, actually. And a foul given away by Saka. Nuno Mendes, a defensive free kick for him. That's a bad foul, just unnecessary.
Yeah, there was no need to do that.
Shoves him off, like, momentum there. Don't know why they keep showing this Arsenal subs warming up here. I guess it's because Calafiore's back in the team.
By the way, is Trossard in reserve this game? Because he wasn't warming up. No, he's not playing. He's not.
Oh, I thought he was playing before. Was that Kivior?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
but why he wasn't warming up then with the other players? So is he on reserve this game?
Yeah, he could be injured.
And that's a horrible pass by Marquinhos, literally to no one. But
Marquinhos and Saliba, bro. I swear.
And Lewis Scully also doing a horrible pass. A giveaway. And now PSG on a break, but Vitinha loses it to Saka.
The battle of whose defender is worse.
And then João Neves wins it back, and PSG are on another break.
Hakimi seeing some position here. Passing it back all the way to Vitinha. Yeah. Now PSG just sort of holding it. Saliba passing to Timber. Partey. And it's offside. I mean, there was no real point in calling that. And that guy in the crowd looks like Eminem for some reason. I thought it was Eminem at first, so that was kind of strange.
And that's a foul for PSG by
Rice getting a yellow
Declan
card here.
Rice.
That was poor play from Rice. It was just so unnecessary.
Now Rice has to be careful because he's one of the crucial players on the field, and the Arsenal really don't want him to get a red card.
Shouldn't have got a yellow card there, my guy. There was no need for that.
I think he actually gave them an advantage there too, because the free kick's better in this position than Kvara just receiving the ball normally.
Just put that there.
And Vitinha.
See if Rice coughs the team. Here we go. Vitinha taking any second now. Vitinha. Headed away. Fabian Ruiz. Ooh, hits it on the volley. It is now 2-0 in aggregate for PSG. 1-0 up here at the Parc des Princes. Fabian Ruiz on the volley.
Jeez,
what a goal.
Clean.
And Rice has cost the team here. After bringing them into the semi-finals with those 2 free kicks, he has literally just gone and cost his team a goal. And PSG, so far, will be heading into their first major chance, really, at a Champions League trophy here. They did have another final before with Mbappe, but I feel like that this PSG team here, I feel that's more coherent. They're going to be able to get the trophy, I feel, much more easily than Mbappe was able to with Neymar, because I feel like this team has got some chemistry to it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay, that is an updated scoreline right now. 1-0 to PSG. 2-0 in aggregate. We're actually going to put the 2-0 here.
That was unstoppable. That was an amazing volley.
What minute?
Let me check on here, actually.
Should show.
27.
27. Fabian Ruiz, 27.
And there's actually Didier Deschamps in the crowd wanting PSG to win this game, I suppose.
Arsenal winning a free kick here from Lewis Skelly.
And Lewis Skelly is wasting a bit of time. They need to hurry up here, actually.
I know, I don't understand why he wastes so much time when they're losing. It's like, whose team are you playing for?
And Arsenal players are just walking to the ball, which is...
Guys, you know you have, like, you're 2-0 down in aggregate. You actually need to pick up the pace a little bit here.
Odegaard with a pass to Martinelli.
Pass
Back
back.
to Odegaard.
Cross. Cleared.
And Saliba to Saka.
Saka, to prove he's a good winger, he really needs to step up his game here, to be honest. Get the team back in it. That is terrible by Lewis Skelly, and now Kvaratskhelia is by himself on a breakaway. Passes it to Barcola. Barcola 1v1 against the keeper. He shoots, and Raya has blocked it out for a corner.
No, that was also a great save, but it was a weak shot.
Raya is so annoyed with this team here. How are they letting... What is going on? Kvaratskhelia, again, not being selfish here, passing out to Barcola, then to 1v1 basically against the keeper. I mean, Lewis Skelly's back, but, like, he just goes and gets sent to the shops by a nice clean skill by Barcola. Doué here taking the corner.
And I don't think actually Barcola connected cleanly with that shot too, because Rice actually slid in and stopped it.
Let's just go and do this while You commentate this corner, my guy.
And it's a horrible shot by Hakimi. Doué's done like the long pass out of the box, but Hakimi skyrocketed it. Yeah, and Arsenal really need to step up their game here. That might be one of the worst shots of all time there, actually, by Hakimi. No offense, bro, you're a great player, but... And who's doing those skills? Those are some beautiful skills. It's Marino. Arsenal just in the corner with the ball. Odegaard. Saliba. Odegaard again. Saliba again. Now back to Kivior. And he's done a long ball out to Martinelli, but it's too high for him. It's out for a throw-in for PSG.
Okay, we're just quickly altering some things there. All good now. Oh yeah. I looked at the aggregate score and I suddenly said, oh, they scored a second? My bad.
And it's... What's that? Yeah, Timber.
Odegaard. Timber. Poor ball again. What are these balls by the Arsenal players? Like, do they actually want to win? I don't think they do. Kvaratskhelia there, almost. That is such a clean skill. If he had just got that right, it would have been game over, I feel like. He would have been clean out there. Arsenal with a quick throw in here. Saka holding up near the right wing. Does a back heel skill. Brilliant. Cross coming in. And it's a shot that goes extremely wide by Marino. Poorly hit volley.
That was a great setup too by Rice, but
Yeah.
he's hit that horribly.
I mean, Rice best start stepping up his game if he costs them the first goal there. So far, the players that aren't performing so well in this match, for me personally, are both teams. Marquinhos, Miles Lewis-Skelly, Rice.
And Saliba.
And Saliba. I mean, like, come on, Saliba, bro. You're meant to be the best, one of the best defenders in the world, but lately you seem like a MLS defender.
I think without Gabriel in that back line, I think Arsenal's back line is just horrible without him.
I would pick Gabriel over Saliba any day.
Yeah. Yeah, even Kivior's been performing better than him too. Rice with a pass out to Martinelli. It's a bit far though, so it's gone.
Out for a goal kick. Hakimi's absolutely grinning here. Big grin on his face for that one. Made Martinelli just trip the ball straight out for a goal kick there. Don't know what was happening with him, but Arsenal, to get back in this game, they really need to score before the first half ends, because it's almost crucial for them to have that second half with the same advantage originally. It would have been best if they had have drawn by now, but they need to really score now to get back that 1-0 deficit only. Throw comes in for Timber. Or is it Mourinho?
That's Marino.
Yeah, it's Mourinho. Odegaard. This is Timber here. Loses the ball to Kvaratskhelia, who's just holding in the back. Just perfect play from this guy. Honestly, my man of the match tonight so far is Kvaratskhelia. So far. 34 minutes in. Who's yours so far?
Yeah, Kvara, honestly.
He just is just too good, like, genuinely. This will probably change throughout the night, especially if Arsenal do make a comeback.
And it's a horrible giveaway by Marino there.
Also, as it stands, it seems like Arteta will be leaving Arsenal. Just based on this. Bad foul by Marino. Fabian Ruiz. Vitinha. Back heel to Nuno Mendes. Loses it. Arsenal on a breakaway here. Saka, what's he going to do? Passes it out to Rice, who does one of the worst crosses I think I've ever seen in my life. And it's cleared away by Nuno Mendes for a PSG throw-in.
Did he? Oh.
It's a throw-in for PSG. That's crazy. I actually thought that Nuno Mendes had cleared that one straight out, but it must have came off Declan Rice.
And now Nuno Mendes getting ready to take the throw-in.
Throws to Kvaratskhelia. Clears all the way down to the middle of the field. And Saliba does clean this one up. Crosses it forward. Long ball. Reno does get the jump on it. Rice by himself. He takes the shot and it's deflected straight off. Odegaard getting the redemption here of the ball. Martinelli just outside the box now on the left side. Megs Hakimi. And does win it still. Gets the cross. Saka held. But it's nothing. Shot by Timber. So much stuff's going on at the moment. Timber shoots and it's deflected straight out to the back. Kicked over to Martinelli on the left side once again. And Hakimi does win the challenge. And it's a breakaway for PSG here. Let's see what they can do.
And flicked over to Doué. And Doué with a long pass to Barcola. But Kivior's just jockeyed him away. And Saliba has regained possession.
Okay. Sorry, DinoDoomz just had a little bit of a thing there. I just need to check for him. PSG in the box here. Oh my goodness. Was that Saliba again almost? Or is it Timber? I think it was Timber. He almost just let Kvaratskhelia just walk through the box there for a goal. That's crazy.
Pacho to Vitinha. To Marquinhos. Hakimi. And Arsenal regaining possession, but instantly passing it to Fabian Ruiz.
What in the world are they doing? Like, they win the challenge, ref says play advantage, and it's almost a breakaway, basically. I mean, PSG had 2 guys forward versus 4 Arsenal players forward, and then they just pass it to the defence.
Yeah, with this form that Arsenal's playing at currently, they're not winning this game. It looks like PSG's going to win it.
Looks like PSG's going to score 3 or 4 more goals, honestly.
Yeah.
Just based on, like, how many chances that they've missed, but how many chances they've had. And simple chances PSG has missed, but, I mean, they're just getting so many. Marquinhos playing out of the back here after an offside free kick given. Long ball there. Cleared out by Saliba. Timber holding. Plays it down to Saka on the right side here. Back to Odegaard. Timber. Cross to no one. Hakimi getting it.
That's just... I think Arsenal are just trying to boot it down the field right now.
I know, they're playing kick and rush and it's a bad decision. Hakimi. PSG just retaining at the back again. Fabian Ruiz. Vitinha. Kvaratskhelia. Vitinha. Marquinhos. Barcola. Lewis Skelly winning losing the challenge. I was about to say winning because I thought he was. Doué here almost on a breakaway. Back heels. And it's cleared out by Timber there. Not brilliant back heel by Doué. Almost broke through the box to Kvaratskhelia, his target, but unfortunately didn't do so. I said win the challenge before for Lewis Skelly because he had the ball in front of him, and then this guy proceeded to somehow lose it when it was controlled right in front of him.
Yeah, that was bad by him.
Like, what is he doing?
Especially, he should be winning those challenges sort of with his body structure, because he's like a stronger physique.
I know exactly. Like, this guy actually losing those sorts of challenges.
And Rice. And it's a couple of Arsenal players forward. Saka. Wait, I just think.
Yeah, no problem. DinoDoomz just going to quickly do something here. Yeah. Okay. Arsenal lob the ball forward here. And it is cleared away by PSG's defensive line. PSG playing very defensive. Hakimi on a break again here on the right side. There's not much defense on the right side here. It's actually pretty embarrassing. Just the whole right side of PSG's field is open. Or based on the camera angle, it's the left side technically for us watching, but right side here for PSG. Saka does win a throw in. Plays back to Timber. Oh god. Saka. Let's see. Saka cross. And it goes to no one. It is a goal kick for PSG. Brilliant play there by... I need to check that PSG defender's name. I always keep forgetting his name. Let's see. Pacho. Yeah, I always keep forgetting that guy's name. Brilliant play by Pacho here there. So just get this back on. Okay, back on here. PSG's just holding in defense. Honestly, not as exciting as the Inter-Barca game. I feel like that one's a little bit more, exciting there. PSG Arsenal is more just PSG defending with Park the Bus almost, and Arsenal playing lob balls, just trying to break away, but they can't really. Raya here with the ball. Raya with the ball again. And it is a breakaway here for Saka. Let's see, Saka on a man here. Pacho doesn't get the cross away. And PSG clear up. Nice and easy. Fabian Ruiz plays it out to Hakimi. He does a long ball to Barcola, who is also in a similar situation Saka just was, with one man. Now it's Doué. Doué takes the shot, and it hits Lewis Skelly, I think, in the soft spot. Males know where that soft spot is. Just right there. Lewis Skelly on the ground here. Let's have a look. Yeah. Oh, no, never mind. Winded. I thought it was down, like, lower area, but it's a winded. Winded player right there. Goncalo Ramos is warming up. Don't think they're going to be subbing off any player anytime soon at the moment for Goncalo Ramos for PSG. And Lewis Skelly is up once again with a drop ball. Let's just quickly... Let's get this one up. PSG just playing back. DinoDoomz is back here. Nothing's happened since you're gone, by the way. It's basically just kick and rush versus long park the bus.
That was a dangerous pass back by Saliba there, but Raya managed to get to it. And Rice.
Arsenal one more sort of counter attack here. Odegaard, Saka. And it's a low cross, doesn't go to anyone, cleared out for an Arsenal throw-in. Will be the final throw-in of this half, it looks like. Arteta is not happy. Now I can see why, because as I've said before multiple times in this stream, I'm pretty sure he will be losing his job if this is a loss here. Unfortunate for Arsenal fans. Was a big help into getting him to this stage, but I don't think he's going anywhere else with the team at the moment. They're just starting to sort of stagnate, you know.
Yeah.
And I don't think he's making the right signings either. Also, Jorginho had left Arsenal for Fluminense. Is it Fluminense? I think it's his boyhood club as well. Free transfer. Will be leaving at the end of the season. Or is it Flamengo?
I think it's Flamengo.
Yeah, Flamengo. My bad.
And it is a foul for Arsenal.
Swear for all that stuff. And it is half-time here. 1-0 for PSG so far, 2-0 on aggregate. Arsenal, disappointing. Your thoughts on the game so far, DinoDoomz?
Yeah, it's a bit of a scruffy game, just like kicking around, booting the ball and stuff. It's not really the type of fun football we get. Maybe the only players who are doing like the proper plays are maybe Kvaratskhelia and maybe the attacking two like Doué, Kvara. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like Kvaratskhelia is really the only one that's sort of making this game exciting to watch, to be honest, because the rest of the players sort of just park the bus, kick and rush style. Not really enjoyable to watch, like Inter v Barca. Yeah, let's check out the player ratings, in fact. Get these up. Here. So,
Yeah, I'll read them out. So Donnarumma has a 7.1 rating with, let's see how many saves he's made. 2 saves. And those were those magnificent saves at the start of the game.
I agree with the 7.1. I think maybe you can even go for a 7.5 because those saves are crazy.
Hakimi has a 6.9. He has made a couple of mistakes, but he has regained possession a few times. So I think maybe 6.5 for him.
I don't think he was too good. Like, at certain parts, he sort of just lost the ball.
Marquinhos has a 7, but he did make a couple of mistakes, though.
I think it's just because he's stat farming with passes, to be honest.
Yeah. Yeah, so maybe for him, I'll give him a 6, to be honest.
Yeah.
Pacho has a 6.6.
Didn't really see much of him, to be honest.
Yeah, he has a 69% passing accuracy, which isn't actually that great. So to be honest, I'd agree with that rating, 6.5.
Yeah, I'll give him the benefit of the doubt.
No, Nuno Mendes has a 6.7 and a yellow card, so maybe that could have lowered his
The yellow
rating.
card lowered it. I feel like he was a 7. He deserves
7.
a 7 over Marquinhos just by the fact that he was really just pocketing Saka in the first, 30, 45 minutes of that game. Not 45 minutes, 30 to 15 minutes of that game.
And then João Neves has a 7 rating. He was doing he's the most accurate passer, and he's won the most duels in the match. And he actually was doing lots of good plays. He was doing some good passing, so maybe he's one of the players to look out for too in this match.
Yeah, I do feel so.
So I think I'd give him honestly a 7.5 or even an 8.
Yeah. Then I feel like the best midfielder this game has been Fabian Ruiz.
Yeah.
He's stood out quite a lot, not just with the goal, but he's just stood himself out in front of the crowd of PSG players. He sort of made himself the centre of attention in the midfield, receiving lots of the balls, bringing them forward, and again, I would be giving him sort of even a high 7.5, maybe 7.8. You could even say, at the moment, it's too early to tell who the actual highest player is. Obviously, we've got 45 minutes here left to play. But so far, him and Kvaratskhelia will be my man of the match so far, between them at least.
Yeah, and he has an 8 rating on FootMob. So yeah, and that's the highest rating on the field. Vitinha has a 6.4. He's only done some accurate passes, and he hasn't really done anything else.
I feel like Vitinha stat farms a little bit with the passing, to be honest. Like, I don't see him do too much special. He is quite a stat farmer. I'll agree with FootMob's rating for that.
Yeah. And then Kvara surprisingly only has a 6.8 rating.
No, that's not. That's just by the fact that he hasn't had any successful chances created. But it's not on him, though. It's on the people he's passing to. He would have had 3 assists if Douay and Barcola actually knew how to finish. I would be giving him a 8,
Yeah.
I feel like.
Douay has a 6.8 at the moment. I honestly agree with that, to be honest. He's made a 1 shot on target, and he's done a couple of passes, but nothing else really. So 6.8, 6.5 maybe. And then, wait, do you have any thoughts on him?
Douay? No, not really. I agree with. He hasn't been that great in the finishing department, to be honest.
Yeah, and then Barcola has 6.6 with 1 shot on target. And he has created the most chances in the match, according to FootMob.
Okay.
And then, so the lowest rating on PSG is Vitinha with a 6.4. And the highest rating is Fabian Ruiz with an 8.
Okay.
And then for Arsenal, Raya has a 6.7 with 2 saves and 1 goal conceded.
I'll give Ray a 7. I think that's a little bit of just a letdown based on the goal. I mean, that's not really savable, let's be honest.
Yeah, that was an unsavable goal. Timber has a 6.7. He hasn't really done much. Done some passing, done some good 1-2s, and he has touched the ball 36 times, though.
Yeah.
And then both centre-backs, Kivior and Saliba, both have a 6.5 rating. Lewis Skelly has a 6.3. He's done 1 inaccurate pass in the match, and that sort of, that almost ended up in a goal, didn't it?
Yeah. I feel like the lowest for Arsenal should be between Lewis Skelly and Saliba, honestly. Maybe you could even make an argument for Rice.
Surprisingly, Marino has the lowest with a 5.8.
I think that could be just the chances missed, though.
Yeah, and then Rice has the second lowest, Lewis Skelly third lowest.
Yeah. I think actually Lewis Skelly might be the lowest in my books, just by the fact that he almost gave them like 3 goals.
Yeah.
Also, Al Ittihad has just scored for against Al Nassr. It's now 3-2 in the 90+ fifth. Al Nassr will not be winning the league this year. Coughing up a 2-0 lead at halftime, like, come on, my guys. You can't be doing that. That's a disgusting cough up there. So, just having a look at the goal here again, while DinoDoomz just does something else. Brilliant finish by Fabian Ruiz on the volley here. Nice little tuck in on the right side. Nothing too much Raya could do about that one. It's almost unsavable, basically. So, yeah, he is definitely doing well, Fabian Ruiz, in this match. Making more of an impact compared to last one, at least. Let me just turn this off as well, again, so chilly in here. Whew. Guys, also make sure to join the Discord server if you want to keep up to date with what I'm doing as well, and you want to message me. So yeah, if you want to join, it's in the description on the Discord right now personally. Just actually saying something on here. In a stream right now. We'll message after. So yeah. Brilliant chance by Arsenal as well in the first half here. At the beginning of the first half, I feel like they were more momentumly, like you thought they were going to equalise and such. But Donnarumma, my goodness, he was clutching up for PSG here, letting his team try and get into this final. Couple of chances, Odegaard on the volley, brilliant save by Donnarumma, and there's nothing Odegaard can really do about that. That save was just absolutely incredible, almost better than Sommer's saves yesterday. But yeah, that is an insane save there. Just get on this again. Also, if you're enjoying the stream, make sure to drop a like or subscribe if you enjoy the football content here, because I want to continue to grow the channel and your support means everything to me. So that would be much appreciated. Qatar Airways ad for the Champions League final. Can't wait for the final, honestly. We'll be streaming that live. I want to see actually what date it is. Let's have a look here. It's final. 31st of May, the final will be. We will be streaming all day on the 31st of May for the final. So make sure to tune in for that one. The whole day we'll be streaming. Exams will be finished by then. We'll have a good time doing that one. Also thinking about a couple of other streaming ideas that we can do during the exam month. I mean, it's sort of limited to what I can really do. I have one more exam tomorrow, guys, on Paper 2 History. I actually got the notes behind me here, so I do need to sort of lock in a little bit. Got the notes all written out. Actually wrote quite a lot. This is only one topic as well. We've got two topics for this exam. Got Industrial Britain, which I got quite a fair bit on. Then I got this one, this one, this one. And I also got back here in blue pen a couple of pages here. I think that was on geography, but I have a couple like there. And then we also got the Russian Revolution, which we do have to lock in for. So, yeah, that's coming up tomorrow. Tomorrow morning. After tomorrow morning, I'm thinking about actually doing a stream the entire day. So, let me see what time that history exam ends. History paper 2, CIE A-level. Bro, Al Nassr fumbled as well, my goodness. They're fumbling about like fools, like genuinely. So paper 2 is 1 hour 45 minutes. Yeah, 1 hour 45 minutes here. Okay. Yeah, so 1 hour 45 minutes, got that. Start time ends then. Probably will be done by 2 p.m. my time. Like, just out of everything, getting back to my house, whatever. So yeah, we could start the stream 2:15, go for the rest of the evening, doing some different stuff there. DinoDoomz will join us later in the stream, I feel like, for that day. And yeah, any suggestions you guys have for what I should do, let me know down below. Just get this pulled back up here as well. I'm just going to just change the title of the stream. Get this one through. Change the title. There we go. So about that, guys, just want to change the title for that one. Okay, we are coming back. Oops. Hope you could hear me then. Was just changed the title. We are coming back onto the second half here any moment now. Put this back on. Make sure to vote in the poll too, guys. Already got 83% of you guys think PSG is going to win this one. 17% Arsenal. I know Arsenal's dusted, just like Al Nassr absolutely crumpled under all existence. Bottling 2-0 lead, that is absolutely insane. But yeah, Arsenal's gone. I feel like I don't have much hope for them for this now. Just even the way they're playing, it's... I don't know. They're just like... They fall into bits after the Real Madrid game. They were playing so well in the Real Madrid game, and then they've forgot how to play. I don't know if it's Arteta's tactics. But yeah, I think he has to go at the end of the season, to be honest.
Yeah. If they're they're playing this bad.
They need a striker too, like an actual definitive striker, like Marino's Marino. His gimmicks have worked so far, but I don't think it can keep up like this. Eventually, he's gonna sort of be exposed because most of his goals have come from headers. He has had some nice shots. However, he's not got the play style of an actual definitive striker. It's more so he still has that CDM play style internally in himself, which I think is being exposed by PSG here. Because even the fact that Saka, when he's crossing the ball, there's no one there. There's nothing there. Arsenal they need a stronger person.
Arsenal just have to hope they're coming back onto this field with better tactics for this game instead of just booting the ball.
Yeah, they are unable to score enough in too many games. Yeah, it's like this game, previous one at the home stadium too. I actually thought going into that home stadium match for Arsenal that they would have got 2 past PSG. Here I didn't expect much because it is a home advantage for PSG at the Parc des Princes, and they will be playing more defensively. But yeah, and then in the other games against Bournemouth and that sort of stuff, they're letting too much in and they're not really scoring anymore. Yeah, Havertz missing is a big blow for Arsenal. I feel like he would have come in clutch some of these moments, especially how tall he is too. That guy is huge and lengthy.
And the match restarting, Odegaard taking the kickoff.
Here we go.
Well, just...
Passes my guy.
And Odegaard instantly passing back to Raya, who's booting it. So they've gone back to the booting tactics straight away.
What did Arteta tell them in the halftime? Are they just going to keep booting the ball down the field and pray that they run past the PSG defenders?
Arteta probably said play however you want to play, do the same thing, or something like that.
Don't know.
And it was not the right choice doing that. And Timber regaining possession to Odegaard, but Odegaard does a heavy touch to Vitinha.
Vitinha on a breakaway here. Barcola bringing it up on the right side. We'll see what he does with the ball here. Hakimi. Back to Fabian Ruiz. And this is what PSG is going to do. Now, every time that they don't feel comfortable in taking the opportunity to shoot, they're just going to pass it back all the way back to defensive positioning. They don't want to really give Arsenal too much possession here because it will just give them momentum. Throw in for Arsenal.
I don't think there was really a need to boot that out. I think he could have really just passed it back to Raya. So, yeah. And now Nuno Mendes with the throw-in. Throwing it to Doué, who passes it back, but it's gone to Odegaard. And...
instant loss of possession there. Oh, it is a free kick, however, for Arsenal. Thought they instantly lost possession as soon as they got it. Raya, okay, it's a boot down. What? Do they want to win? Actually.
I'm not sure. I don't know what they're doing here, actually.
I would have played it out. Actually would have played it out. There's no use in booting it, but when they're playing ultra defense.
And it's Martinelli.
Lost the ball immediately. Barcola now on the side. Hakimi. And all of PSG's players are just too fast.
But Saliba has managed to catch Barcola and intercept that long pass.
Lucky that's his first actual good play of the game, to be honest.
Yeah. And now Timber. Back to Saliba again. Now to Kivior. Now to Skelly. I feel like Arsenal are playing quite slow, which is not the type of play they need in this game, actually.
They need fast play.
Yeah, they need rapid plays, but not like kickdowns.
Okay, here we go. Timber is in the advanced position. Brings it over to Saka, who is being defended by Kvaratskhelia. Kvaratskhelia is defending him and fully counters Saka there. Takes the ball straight off him and brings it forward. Arsenal have won a corner free kick. They've won a throw-in here. Timber's going to be taking this throw-in. Kvaratskhelia doing everything in this game. Defense, attack. This guy's like what you need on any team.
And Timber has found Marino in the throw-in. And that was a horrible pass back by Marino.
Real Madrid should have bought Kvaratskhelia, honestly.
Yeah. And then Duo's just kicked it out then, actually. For no reason. Yeah, Kvaratskhelia would have been a great signing for Real Madrid. I agree.
Like trading Rodrigo even for Kvaratskhelia, because I feel like Rodrigo's starting to lose form. I don't know.
Or even, I know this is quite controversial, but Vinny, to be honest, he's getting back to form, but for a while he wasn't on form.
He just stays on the ground too much.
Yeah, he never passed.
Guy, I swear he just dives all the time, genuinely. And Dembele is warming up. It's going to get out of hand here. Dembele is going to be coming on. PSG already cheering Dembele as he's warming up here. Wasn't playing originally because he was indeed injured, but here we go now. Warming up. Getting ready to come on. I think he will be coming on for Doué.
And I think Arsenal will just be throwing it back to the PSG defence because PSG did decide to kick it out because Saka was injured. But Saka has got up and continued playing. So now PSG just in the back line with the ball. And Doué over to Nuno Mendes, but Kvara has done a rogue pass. And PSG have regained it.
Oh, nah. Wait, they actually played on... Okay, they played advantage for that. Nah, what in the world? I swear Partey has to get a yellow card for that one. Partey literally, I think, just killed... don't even know who it was he killed. Okay, Timber needs a yellow card too for that. Just two slide tackles directly on the body. No ball there for both of those ones. That was poor play from Arsenal again.
Yeah.
They really need to, just lock in here if they want to win. Genuinely, actually need to lock in for this one. Vitinha, I'm getting ready to cross. Cross coming in. And easy catch for Raya. Literally went to his hands. Waste from Vitinha. I don't think he minds though. I mean, I wouldn't. Saka a bit annoyed there because he was fully open the right side if I think it was Timber had turned around.
Yeah, that would have been an open pass for Saka then, actually. And Marino has lost the ball, but it's gone out for an Arsenal throw-in because Kimi hasn't managed to keep it in. Kivior.
Arsenal need a goal any moment now.
Odegaard. Now back to Raya. And a long ball from Raya.
Long ball.
Saka on the run, being marked by Kvara. And Saka has not managed to keep the ball in. And now it's a throw in for PSG.
I swear, how is Kvaratskhelia better than some left backs at defending? Like, what? This guy's pocketing Saka.
He's like the Maldini of left back, and then the Cristiano of left wing.
I know. Better than Nuno Mendes today. Nuno Mendes getting annoyed at Kvaratskhelia for not moving backwards.
And Vitinha has headed it to Arsenal's backline where Partey has gained possession. But
Immediately
he's instantly lost it.
PSG on a breakaway here with João Neves. Kvaratskhelia one-touch passes it back into Fabian Ruiz, who then brings it back to the back line. Brilliant play there. Again, Arsenal fumbling with the ball for a loss of possession there. That was an unnecessary loss of possession. Pacho here on the ball. Crosses in. Doué takes a shot, and it goes out for a goal kick there. Doué, I think he's going to be coming off in about 5 minutes here. Hasn't done too much against Arsenal on both legs, honestly. If you look at our last reaction, I don't think he did really anything, to be honest. So look at this too. Okay.
And a rice from Marino. A rice? What? A rice from Marino. Did I just say that?
What?
Or no, I had it from Marino, sorry.
Raya. All the way down. Pacho headers away. Fabian Ruiz. Hakimi. Barcola on the breakaway again. PSG, all the momentum this half. Arsenal's had none. Barcola's trying to skill past here. And Vitinha does a little cheeky lob and doesn't get it. Instead, Raya makes a catch after Timber chests it down to him.
And Saka had open room there to pass to Odegaard. That was actually poor play by him there.
Does win a free kick. Foul by Doué. No foul at all. Saka dove. He's been diving less ever since the Real Madrid games, but that was indeed there was like the first dive I've seen him in and hit from him in like 2 games there. Stutter is insane. It sounds like that. Raya. Again, another long ball by Raya. These aren't doing anything. Clearance by Hakimi. All the way down. Barcola. That actually could be a bad card there for Lewis Skelly. Oh, he is so lucky he's escaped the red because he was in the Barcola's half. Because, my goodness, that was almost going to be a run on goal there.
My guy Lewis Skelly receives way too many cards, to be honest.
Let's have a look at that. Yeah, that was a purposeful foul there. Purposeful one there. PSG on a counter-attack here. Kvaratskhelia. Pacho is Nuno Mendes pushed down. Sorry, not Pacho. Kvaratskhelia is foul, but still keeps the ball. Vitinha now with it.
And
Skilled through 3 Arsenal players, takes a shot from the Cole Palmer angle and doesn't get it in.
That was fancy footwork there from Vitinha.
Let's have a look at that skill he did. I did the classic back heel to your own left foot and then you pass it forward. Classic skill right there. Raya is going to be doing probably another long ball here. So let's have it. Yep, long ball. Change the tactic, my guy.
Rice. He has done a drop back pass.
Saka in the box. Takes a shot and it's a corner. Nuno Mendes, easy clean up there. The tactic needs to be changed. What is going on?
And now I think either Saka or Odegaard should be taking this corner. Yeah, looks like Saka's taking it. Let's see what he can do here. A delivery into the box. Ooh!
He almost scored an Olympiaco right then.
That was going in.
It was. And it was a really hard shot to save there by Donnarumma. He had to punch it onto the bar and out. My goodness, that was a really close Olympiaco by Saka. If he had scored that, then they would have been back in this not only, but he would be classed as their best player for this match there. Almost does it a second time, and it's a goal kick, however, touched out by an Arsenal player from a header. And I agree with you, MSM Mogul. This is a worse game than Inter, to BH. It's definitely worse. Inter v Barca was a little bit more action-packed. This one's a little bit just kick and rush and park the bus, yeah. Like I've been saying. How close was that Olympiaco, though? Just a little bit of spice that we needed in this game to sort of make it back spicy again. Also, whenever they show Kvaratskhelia, why is he always, like, staring you in the soul? Like, he's always, like, like, if you're the camera, he's always, like, just looking at you like that.
I really just stared the soul out of all you viewers today. And Marino might be able to get this before Pacho. And
Saka fouled there. Clear foul by Pacho.
And Odegaard seems to be taking this one, this free kick. Let's see what they can do from their set piece here.
Dembele coming on any moment now, by the way, I can feel it. Odegaard crosses in, punched away by Donnarumma. Fabian Ruiz on a counter here is marked by two Arsenal players, and Pacho clears out to Doué, loses the ball. Arsenal here on the play. Hi Brandon, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Let's go, come on. Arsenal throw in here. Timber with the ball. He's given it to Partey. Partey will be taking this throw in. It's going to be going in the box, the throw in here. Let's have a look. Oh, okay. Thanks for watching the last stream then, Brandon. Much appreciate that. Do you have any opinions on who's going to win this game? Outplayed by Saliba. Back to Saliba. Cross coming in. Martinelli loses it, goal kick. You think Arsenal will be winning this game? At the moment, they still have the 2-0 deficit, so they do need to pick up the pace here. I feel like they actually need to kind of change their strategy, to be honest. Because they're, at the moment, just doing kick and rush, sort of, where they're just booting the ball down the field and praying. But they really need to sort of do a strategy where it's almost like they're hard pressing and not really just praying that they can outpace the PSG defenders. I'm a neutral for this game, once again. Last game I was going for Inter, to be honest, because I don't like Barca, but this game I am a fluid neutral. Kvaratskhelia just been injured here from a header by Timber. That's a dive.
Yeah, it's a dive.
Yeah, it's a dive. Yeah, that is a huge dive by Kvaratskhelia. Hakimi.
And it looks like Arsenal have had 5 corners, 13 shots, and was it 52% possession, I think?
Martinelli having a throw in here for Arsenal. Try and take it quickly. No one's there. So he's just going to hold up a little bit. PSG, everyone is back for them. Operation Park the Bus is a go here. This one's going to be thrown into the box too, once again by Partey. Here we go, throw in. Headed down by PSG. Timber is skilled by Doué. And a foul by Odegaard. Advantage is played by the referee. Barcola chasing on Saliba. Saliba almost making a mistake. He's going to make the mistake here again. And luckily he does win a free kick. He almost made the mistake where he turned away from the ball to give Barcola literally an open goal.
He actually did that Vitinha skill. He backheeled it off his own foot.
Rice crossing in, and it's a... Ooh! The cross almost actually went into the goal itself. Saka recovering here. Timber, Saka. Let's see, this is the first big attack that Arsenal's had in this half. And Donnarumma with a brilliant save. That's almost a Sommer from last time.
What a save. That was a brilliant shot, but that save.
Yeah, I remember Brandon from last time. Yeah, you're a Janj. Yeah. Yeah, I remember. That is a brilliant save by Donnarumma there. Doing some Sommer tactics there almost. Cross coming in for Arsenal from the corner. Header at the back post is cleared away by PSG. Saka has won it here and dives in the box. No pen given by the referee. Play on. Hakimi on a counter-attack here. Let's see what he can do. Barcola's the best option for me, to be honest. Doué, let's see what Doué does. Doué to Hakimi. Hakimi takes the shot, and it's saved by Raya. Raya does do a nice, clean save there.
And it is with Rice right now. Partey.
Also, guys, let me know what your player of the match is so far for this game. Personally, mine is still going to be Kvaratskhelia, though it could easily change to Donnarumma, like the Inter game where I had Lautaro and then I changed to Sommer near the end.
Yeah, I might actually agree with you on that one.
Saka, headers to no one. Reclaimed by Marino. Martinelli on the wing here. Martinelli. Two guys marking him here, Pacho and Hakimi. Partey. Oh, sorry, not. Who is that? Is it Saka? Saka on the left wing now too. Yeah, Saka has switched sides to left wing. I don't think that was a good idea, to be honest, because right wing's a little bit more visibly open. And João Neves is fouled. Thanks for the comp, Brandon. Much appreciated. Yeah, setup was... took some time to get up. But yeah, now we got a good one. Camera, chat all going good as well now. Potential penalty check here, actually, for the Saka foul. Ref has been warned to the monitor. So this could be the way for Arsenal to get back into the game if they are given... Oh, it's a pen maybe for PSG. Oh my goodness, they're going to get a pen here.
Yeah, that's a penalty.
Lewis Skelly is going to be sent off here, I think, as well with the yellow card. Here we go. Penalty given for PSG. Penalty. And I think Arsenal is going to be out of it. And I think Lewis Skelly also might get a red card here from this one. Oh my goodness. This is from ages ago. No one was even complaining about it too. That is crazy.
Yeah, that was a bad idea, sticking his hand out. I know
Lewis
it's kind
Skelly's
of uncontrollable, but...
I mean, not really. He literally just did that. Because he was dragging his hand away and then he decided to pull it back out. Raya getting some instructions here. If PSG do score this pen... I'm watching the game here. We can't show it due to copyright. But yeah, PSG Arsenal currently going on. Yeah, and PSG currently have a penalty here. If Raya does not save, then yeah, the game's done. Arsenal isn't going to win this one. Arsenal fans all mute in this game here.
Yeah, I think it's over for Arsenal if PSG score this, which is very likely.
Not going to see the because we get notified like a second before the goal actually goes in or whatever, or if it's saved or whatever. Not going to look at that. Just going to have a look here. Genuine reaction on this pen. You can actually turn on my do not disturb notifier, so I won't actually be notified here. Vitinha will be taking. Didn't he take... He took a nice clean pen last time, didn't he? Like a nice pass-in pen or whatever against Liverpool.
Yeah.
Here we go. Can Vitinha bring PSG almost through this game? Lewis Skelly being subbed off here. Deserves sub off.
Yeah, he's in danger of getting a red card too.
Calafiori coming on.
And I'm pretty sure Trossard's also coming on, so...
Yeah, for Martinelli. It's now basically end game now for Arsenal. They really need... If this pen's saved, they need to lock in because the save will help boost their morale a little bit more. Here we go. The pen being given now. Let's see what happens. Vitinha. Here we go. Versus Raya. Creeping up to the ball. Shoots. And Raya saves. Raya does save the penalty. It was a terrible pen from Vitinha. What in the world was that penalty?
It was going at 1 mile per hour or something. What was that?
It was so slow. What a penalty. That is so bad. What? How can you kick a pen that bad? Like, genuinely. Worse than France's pens in the World Cup. What?
I'm actually surprised. I thought Vitinha would have scored that. But he's just on, like, the slowest penalty ever, so... Easy
save for Raya there. Easy. Varcola coming off for Dembele. I mean, this is still a threat for Arsenal. They have to score 2 goals in basically 20 minutes or so. And Dembele's coming on. All fresh legs as well. This is going to be pretty hard for Arsenal to get back into the game still.
That save might actually motivate Arsenal to try and score, but it's basically over for them. Sorry to say it is. To all those Arsenal fans out there, it's...
Don't know what the ref was talking about with one of the players there.
Delivery from Doué. And cleared out by... Who was that? Calafiori?
I'm actually going to write the pen save on the score. It was at the 67th minute. Going to write that on the scoreboard here. 67th minute, pen save.
And PSG just playing around with that at the back a bit.
There we go. Raya penalty save. 67th minute there.
And Trossard with a pass to Rice. Pass it back to Marino.
They need a goal here right now if they want to get back into this game still. A goal is needed for them. Nice defense there from Saliba.
Trossard. Was that a nutmeg there?
Yeah, I think so. Odegaard.
I
think Lewis Skelly actually needed to come off at the end of the first half, to be honest.
Yeah, he wasn't playing great.
I don't think he's at, like, the status of a young player like Yamal, where he stays on for the whole game, to be honest. See what happens here. Ball given away by, who was that? Kivior. Kvaratskhelia here on a breakaway. Let's see what Kvaratskhelia can do. Will he punish Arsenal? He passes it back. And it's Dembele. Hakimi. Hakimi shoots. And it's 2-0 for PSG. Hakimi has just scored an absolute banger. Dembele assist as soon as he comes on the field. This guy is already involved in the goal. 3-0 for PSG on aggregate.
I think this is over for Arsenal. So
It's all over.
Sorry to all those Arsenal fans, by the way.
So this means that PSG will be, as it stands, I mean, there's still possibility of a comeback. They have to score 3 goals, though, Arsenal, to equalise with this one. PSG so far will be going into the final against Inter, and it'll be an all-blue final. And yeah, we're going to be streaming on that day, since it's after my exams, the whole day. The whole day we'll be streaming the final, prepping up to the final. Who are you going for in the final? PSG or Inter?
I'm actually not sure. Maybe I want a new team to win, PSG.
Not Inter after we just support them against Barca?
Oh, it's hard, though. It's
Lautaro
hard.
getting what he deserves, bro.
It's hard.
But so far, as it stands as well, Dembele will be winning the Ballon d'Or. As it stands. Dembele making it to the final. If he does win that final, he will win the Ballon d'Or. Almost guaranteed at this point now.
And it looks like Lucas Hernandez is being subbed on.
That's Tio's brother, right?
Yeah.
Yep. One brother coming out for the other brother. Actually, need to update the score here. It is 3-0 on aggregate. 2-0 to PSG. And 0 to Arsenal. Let's update the score here after that brilliant banger. 2-0. 3-0 in aggregate. What time was that? Goals like at the 70th, right?
Wait, I will check for you.
Hakimi.
Wait, let me go like that. It was at the 72nd minute.
72nd. Okay.
Let's get rid of all of those. There we go.
Okay, there we go. Got the nice score line on there, on the screen for you guys. PSG fans going absolutely crazy in the stands there. I mean, if I was a fan of them, I would be too. And Arsenal will be going out, unfortunately. PSG winning 75% on the poll as well for who's going to win this game. Arsenal only 25%, unfortunately for them. The flares are off in the stadium too because there's a cloud of smoke descending over the field. Saliba taking the free kick, back to Saliba after a pass to Partey. Raya. Yeah, boot down strategy will be a go here. And it's just free. It is free. Donnarumma just retaining. He's going to hold it in his box. Lie down. Just. They played the wrong strat here. It's just the wrong strategy. And as it stands as well, once again, repeating myself here, but Arteta will be probably leaving Arsenal. Time for a change, I feel like. So, yeah. Let's have a look here. Trossard. Play on for Trossard. Let's see, Donnarumma outside the box. Saka scores! 2-1. He has one back for Arsenal. He needs 2 more goals, though, to really equalise here, so they need to hurry up. He has got one back. It's basically what it was before, though. Well done, Saka, I guess. You did skill pass Donnarumma, which is great. But, I mean, now you need to lock in and get the other 2 goals. Because at the moment, you are still behind by 2 goals here. Could we have a remontada here? Because if we do, there'll be an exciting game. Even if this goes to pens, that'll be an exciting way to end the semi-finals.
Yeah.
Going to be adding the goal on here. 3-1 to Arsenal. 3-1 to PSG. Arsenal getting a goal. And that is Saka at what minute is it, DinoDoomz?
Let me check for you.
75th.
77.
Oh, 77th? Okay.
Oh no, on the official on FootMob it says 77, but on the official Champions League it says 76.
Okay, we'll put 76.
I actually wasted all my breath saying that. I almost ran out of breath there.
Okay, just need to get 2 back here now for Arsenal if they want to stay in this comp. Still, it's going to be a hard task with only 10 minutes left. Cross goes to no one. PSG is just going to be trying to do as much defense as possible here, to be honest. And it's a PSG throw-in. Arteta is almost in tears. The Gunner fans are not happy, all still standing there with mute expressions. If only Lewis Skelly hadn't have done that stupidity before, then it would have been only 1 goal disadvantage.
Wait, what's happened here? Is it like
No
free
idea.
kick for? Oh, it's free kick for PSG.
PSG gets a free kick here.
Let's see what Vitinha does here. Just passes it back to Pache.
Back to Donnarumma. They're going to just be passing. I mean, if it gets down to it, if they score again, Arsenal, PSG will just go super defensive. Oh, breakaway here. Odegaard. Back heels to no one. That was a clear chance there, Odegaard, if you just retain possession a little bit better there. Saliba passing back to Raya. Raya lobbing this thing down the field. Timber. Header goes to no one.
And then Pacho clears it to Partey.
How's Arsenal losing? It's because they're playing... They're not playing a good tactic. It's honestly the coach's fault here. And also Lewis Skelly, I'd argue, has quite a fair bit to blame too.
Yeah.
The first goal was fair enough. It was a bit unstoppable. The second goal, what was the second goal again? Oh yeah, it was the pen. Yeah, second goal was the pen Lewis Skelly gave away. Not good play by him at all.
Raya saved the pen, and then they scored after that.
Yeah, but still, that he shouldn't have given away a pen though.
Saka just missed an open goal there, by the way.
What?
Look, he missed an open goal.
If Saka had scored that, it would have been 1 goal deficit.
That was stupid.
He's really... Yeah, PSG scoring. They've got better attacking play, it feels like, this game. Their defence is slightly better too, so they can retain the ball more, and it is their home stadium, so they have a little bit more crowd advantage here. But yeah, Saka's sort of telling his teammates to get back onto the task at hand. There's still some time here. And he's sort of just beckoning them to push, because I feel like they can get back into this.
Rice loses possession. Partey.
Oh no, Partey.
Loses possession. Partey Timber regains it actually.
Timber,
sorry.
Foul. Play on by the referee somehow from that foul. What? Okay, Kvaratskhelia by himself.
Even neutral, that did look very much like a foul there.
Kvaratskhelia by himself. Will he take the shot? I think he's going to shoot here. Nope, passes out to Fabian Ruiz. Passes to Dembele. Oh my goodness, what a shot by Dembele. Saved by Raya. Pushed back out into the field. And it's now PSG possession. They play it all the way back. But they win a free kick in the attacking half. Jan Neves does get fouled by Marino. Poor foul. Not good play by PSG there. I mean, by Arsenal there. Also, fun fact, Arsenal have never lost in France on a Wednesday. Ever. I saw that fact today, I don't know. Don't know where they're pulling these stats from, but that's the thing.
They just stats from nowhere.
Yeah, I know. So basically, yeah, they got the first goal from the first game, and then the 2 goals from the aggregate. But yeah, most of their goals here have just been sort of exploiting Arsenal's defensive weaknesses, which is counter-attack. I feel like they're very weak against counter-attack, Arsenal. Something Real Madrid should have exploited, but they didn't. Real Madrid's style is... Oh my goodness, who'd shot that?
Hakimi.
Okay, Hakimi just barely missed the goal there. What a brilliant shot by him. Indirect free kick shot there. Not saved by Raya.
Wait.
Not saved because it is a goal kick.
Yeah, it's not saved.
But yeah, so Arsenal is being exploited by their sort of defensive weaknesses, and that they can easily be counterattacked. Hence why the first goal in the first leg was a counterattack based goal. The second goal was again a counterattack based goal. And then the third goal was a counterattack goal too, wasn't it?
Yeah, technically.
Yeah, all of them came from a counterattack. I mean, the second goal was sort of a corner, but it was won by a counterattack as well. Yeah. Again, on the counterattack here, 2 players back for Arsenal, 2 forward for PSG, and Hakimi kicks it straight out. Yeah, damn, exactly. Exactly. Crazy Arsenal in this game. Ben White has come on here instead of Timber, I believe. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ben White for Timber. Lobbing down again. And a free kick for PSG. They're just going to sort of just keep getting free kicks here. I don't believe that PSG can really lose the lead from now.
Yeah, it's hard.
Worst they can do is a 2-2. I feel like that will be the final score.
It's harder for them to lose the lead than it is to score.
Yeah. I still think PSG can actually score again, to be honest.
Yeah.
Just the way they're playing tonight. Wouldn't be surprised if Dembele gets a cheeky goal at the end. Donnarumma. So DinoDoomz is wearing Vinny's jersey. Since we're neutrals, we're not going to be wearing PSG or Arsenal kits. Vinny's jersey, Real Madrid, and I'm wearing some random team. I don't know what league it's from. I think it's from the Argentinian league. But yeah, I don't know because I got from a mystery shirt box. So yeah, one mystery shirt box, I actually got Dortmund from that, so that's pretty cool. But this one is just like some random team.
Oh yeah, that was your first mystery box, wasn't it? That
Yeah,
you got
yeah.
wrong? Yeah.
Maybe you should open some mystery boxes on stream, to be honest, one time in the future.
Yeah.
I feel like it'd be pretty cool. And see what pulls we can get or something like that.
And PSG are on the counter here.
Oh no, they've been broken down here. Hakimi. Kvaratskhelia. Back to Hakimi. Let's see what happens here. Kvaratskhelia just holding in the corner. Doing a little bit of a Harlan Graylish here. Play on for PSG. And free kick for PSG. Oh no, goal kick. Kvaratskhelia and Calafiori getting in a fight there. Oh, it's a dangerous fight, and yellow card coming out for Calafiori. Don't know if Kvaratskhelia got yellow card. Yes, he did indeed. Both of them yellow carded. A little bit unnecessary, to be honest, for Kvaratskhelia since he is going through. I wouldn't have expected him to lose his cool there. No, we haven't met any football players in person. Have you?
I think I actually have one time.
Who?
When I was going to my academy, there was a football player there, but he was walking out, but I didn't say hi to him.
Oh, okay.
I was too
think the
scared.
closest we got was Steven Gerrard in his management position for Etifak, since we're sitting almost at the bench. I guess we also saw on that team Wijnaldum, Seko Fofana, who's some other players from there?
Dembele.
Yeah, Dembele. Not this Dembele. The
Musa.
Musa Dembele. Jack Hendry, Scottish centre back. Demiral Gray. We actually saw Jack Hendry as well in a hotel.
Oh yeah, we actually walked right next to him, didn't we?
Yeah, we saw him entering a elevator in our hotel, and he walked right past us. Unfortunately, didn't get to say hi to him. We were wearing the opposition's kit at the time, so I didn't really want to taunt him there. But yeah, only sort of lower profile footballers, not anyone super high profile that we've met. Still yet to talk to one though.
Yeah.
Would love to meet Ronaldo in the future. Personal ambition of mine. Any footballer, to be honest. And PSG just sort of retaining possession here in the final closing minutes of this game. I think it's done and dusted now.
Yeah, it's over.
It's over. So it will be a final PSG versus Inter Milan. Streaming all day, May 31st. The final. Just make sure it's May 31st, actually. Don't want to get a wrong time. Yeah, 31st of May. PSG versus Inter. Yeah, it's going to be a great day then. Will you join us in the evening of that day? Is that like on a weekend or what? Like, let's see. Go to the calendar. Oh wait, what am I doing? I can just check it on here.
Calendar.
It is on a Saturday indeed, so
yeah,
you'll be able to join us all day, Dynamites. Unless you have your own like football training or whatever. You've met Haaland before. Oh, wow. How was it? Was he nice? He looks a bit intimidating from the outside. Braut, the Viking. One time we're actually going to his farm because I know he owns a farm in Norway, right? Yeah, Norway. Yeah, he's nice. That's cool. Maybe in the future we'll be able to meet him. Yeah, as I was saying, I really want to go on his farm one time in Norway because be a cool thing. Maybe stream it even, going on his farm, maybe helping him out a little bit. Because I actually know Haaland actually used to have a YouTube channel himself. Doesn't do it anymore, but it's pretty cool seeing his old videos. I think he had like a song video even.
Oh, yeah. I have that bookmarked on my Google.
Have I met any YouTubers? I gotta think. No, I don't think so. Unless you count one, like showcasing my channel. This is one Arabic YouTuber who showcased my channel, like, just to like check it out. He's got like 2 mil subs or something. He checked it out on his stream, but otherwise, no, I haven't met any in person. As of yet.
And this match seems to be over.
Yeah. Foul there by... It's not foul, actually. Sorry, all ball by Calafiori. But Kvaratskhelia winning the throw-in for his team.
And approaching the 90th minute here, and we'll see how much extra time there will be.
Thrown by PSG, threw it on Calafiori. They're just taunting him at this point. Absolutely making fun of this guy. Now, all Arsenal have to do to stay in this game is score 2 goals in 5 minutes of additional time. Yeah, PSG are just holding in the corner now.
And a goal kick for Arsenal.
Goncalo Ramos doing the taunt in the corner. Raya taking a long ball here. Instantly straight down the field. And yeah, it's just, there's no pressure, no cohesion between the Arsenal players. Just nothing's going their way, really. Nice skill by Partey. Rice. And sadly, the Gunners will still have yet to win a Champions League trophy in their history. PSG do have a chance to beat them on that with their first Champions League trophy. But yeah, as it stands, the Gunners will not be going through. 4 minutes left now for them to score 2 goals. Odegaard. White. Let's see. White cross. And it's headed away for a goal kick. And Donnarumma is going to be wasting as much time as possible here.
That was a good cross.
Good cross, poor header. That is a terrible header, actually, by Marino. Yeah, that's not good. They need an actual striker, not that fraud.
Ronaldo would do better.
I know. current Ronaldo's better, bro. Okay. Goal kick for Donnarumma and PSG. And just a reminder, guys, we will be streaming the biggest game of all so far. Wink, wink. Athletic Bilbao versus Man United at Old Trafford tomorrow. Let's just have a look at what time that one's at. Tomorrow at 10 p.m. So same time that this stream started for whatever time zone you guys are in. For me, it's 10 p.m. Streaming that one again. First set of exams also finishes tomorrow, like the first paper 1s and 2s all finish tomorrow. So that'll be good. Except for geography paper 2, but that's like in like 4 days or so. So yeah, we'll be watching that game tomorrow. And then, yeah, Man U should be getting into the final against Spurs. So it will be a all-England final in the Europa League. And it's also going to be the which team's so bad to get into the Champions League? Which of the two trash teams are getting into the Champions League? What games do I play? Clash Royale, EAFC 25. I'm sort of in a game drought at the moment. These are like the two main ones I play. All just chance there for... No chance. So yeah, any games you guys could actually recommend to me, I would appreciate. But otherwise, yeah, Clash Royale, EAFC 25. I played Fortnite for a little bit before, and I sort of play a multitude of games, really, just like different games. This guy plays Rocket League. Might actually do a stream on that in the future. I'm trash at Rocket League, by the way. Like, absolute just noob. Like, I used to play good, right? I used to play good.
Yeah, that was when I was bad too, though.
Yeah, but I used to play Rocket League, like, when the game was near launch. It was like when it was owned by the original company.
Yeah, Psyonix.
Psyonix, yeah. I have all the OG, like, skins and everything for the cars and that, but, yeah, now I'm trash. I sort of abandoned the game.
And I'm Supersonic Planner.
Yeah. Stop showing off, bro. That's like me announcing my trophy range for Clash Royale every time I play. Oh yeah, Minecraft. Sorry, I do play Minecraft. I'm a Minecraft veteran. Actually played in the origins of the game too. I played Java for a long time. I played it since almost it came out. I was very small when it came out, but I still played it on when it was called Pocket Edition. I played all of the OG updates. I even remember when Witches just came out. That was like an exciting update to test out Witches and Horses coming out. The color update, all those are pretty cool. And yeah, this is my brother, DinoDoomz. GOAT. So yeah. I do play Minecraft, I forgot about that one. Final throw of the game, just for Arsenal to draw here. 0 seconds left in the match. And here we go, full time in 3, 2, 1. And that is full time. PSG have made a Champions League final. Their second only. Marquinhos so happy. The guy who's made the most appearances for them out of anyone on their team by far. Mbappe, my guy, you should have stayed one more season. You should have stayed one more season. You're going to regret it so bad when they win this Champions League.
Should not have left.
They're going to win the Champions League, and Mbappe's going to not have a Champions League again. It's the Griezmann effect. It's the Zlatan effect. Kimpembe coming out. Oh, I don't know why he's clapping. He did absolutely nothing. What?
Kimpembe.
Bro hasn't been on the field for like 2 years.
There's fireworks everywhere.
Fireworks. Champions League qualification here for the final. And it's now confirmed officially, the Blue Derby, PSG versus Inter on May 31st. Donnarumma hugging Calafiori, who's pretty upset. But yeah, guys, that's the end of the match. I now need to log off because I've got exams tomorrow in the morning. Once I get that exam done, we'll be doing some streaming and that sort of stuff. So stay tuned. Won't be a study stream after the exam, just be a fun sort of stream. We'll see what we can do there. But anyway... thank you, Brandon, for tuning in and commenting on the stream. Thank you, everyone else who did so too. And, yeah, I'll see you guys next stream. Any words?
good game.
Okay. See you guys next stream. Thanks for tuning in, and goodbye.